Hello everybody and welcome back to the XsivGaming channel and Farming Simulator 2017. This is our Let's Play series here on Lawfolds, and today we are up to episode number 15. So if you could quickly drop us a like, it would be much appreciated. And of course, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. So first things first, let's jump into what we have got done. The same Fortis, or Sammy Fortis 190, has been pulling the Verdestad A600S, the Rapid A600S, and been sowing the fields. We got our JCB 8310, that has been pulling a leased Verdestad Rapid A600S. The reason we've leased this one is because we was running out of time. We really need to get things done. As you can see, it is now late spring, day 3 of the spring. If we have a look at the map, you see fields 26, 32 and 33 are all planted up. Head on to the growth stage. There is some slight variance in 26 and 32. That's because we got carried away with the time and it started growing the crops, but it will correct itself anyway. And of course we've done some fertilising on 26 and 32. The rest of the fields need sorting out. So fields 27, 31 are both cultivated, 28, 29 and 30 are all ploughed over, and 34 needs some work doing to it, but we're not going to bother with that one. But what we are going to do is we need a corn seeder today. If we have a look at the calendar, you can see that the corn has just come into play for planting, of course, but we can't plant corn because we haven't got a seeder. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take the JCB down to the store. We're going to get this Verdestad returned, and then of course we're going to hire a let's say a large, or as large as possible, corn seeder. I'm going to get some fields done today. We need to get as many done as possible, as like I say, we are in late spring. We've reduced the game speed down to ×5, so we're still progressing a bit in the day, but we don't want it going too slowly. At the same time, we don't want it too fast either. Blimey, we're all over the road with this tractor. So yeah, this is the JCB Fast Track 8310. It's the bigger of all of our tractors. So we turn left here. Sure we all know the way to the store by now. But yeah, today, like I say, episode number 15 is all about planting corn. So yeah, we need to get that done today. Today is of course Friday. It's our farming Friday. We would normally have a Thornton farm out, but unfortunately time restraints once again. Going to prevent that happening. We've been a real busy week, unfortunately, and we've completely lost the plot with the schedule to this week. So hopefully we'll get back onto schedule next week and we'll get a number of videos out. But like I say, today is just going to be today's Farming Simulator video. We're not going to have any out over the weekend, but yeah, like I say, we will get as many out as possible next week and hopefully make up for it. So here we are at the store. Like I say, we'll drop the Verdestad back in there, push it back a bit. released that a bit too quick, it was still propelling itself. So we jump out there, we can of course return that. And then we of course want to go and have a chat with them and see if we can get ourselves a sewing machine. So let's have a look what we've got. We've got the Verdestad there. That's the Verdestad Tempo F8. That will do the corn. But we want something a bit bigger. The Maestro, Horsch Maestro, is a bit bigger. And don't believe that one. No. Then we're moving into the huge machinery. And that one says it does corn. Only requires 280 horsepower to pull. That's very interesting indeed. That one doesn't. So we've got some more kit here. This is the Horsch Maestro, the big one. This is 12 metres at a time, that Maestro. Let's have a look at the other one. Yeah, it's only 9 metres at a time, so we can do wider there. Or we can do, well, that one does 18.2 metres at a time. That'd be rather handy. Let's give that a go then. If that actually does corn, it says it does corn there. If I'm reading that correctly. So yeah, let's lease that one. £12,496 to lease that one. So that's do that. We can then, yeah, there we go. It will do the corn. Excellent. So we can take that off back to the field. It's going to be hard to turn it on the corners because that is full lock there. Blimey. That's going to be awkward. Get this on to beacons on. I think we'll best turn left out of here. I think it might be a bit too tight. Heading out back in the farm the other way up the main road. Blimey, look how wide this is. Take it right over to the hedge. We of course need to fill it up with seed as well. But we have got that refill point at the farm. So we'll head back there now. Yeah, this is going to be extremely tight. Incredibly tight trying to get through some of these gateways. But we'll give it a go, see how good we can get in. There we go, we're on full lock there, look. And that's it, we made it just. Convinced we're going to get in this one. But at least it's a double wide gate. No, look. So we've got ourselves stuck and wedged there now, look. Are we wedged on the back there or? So, this is going to be interesting to try and get this one in here. There we go, we've got it just squeezing it through there. Yeah, as you can see where the fields had grown, it started planting, but not to worry. It'll all sort itself out in the area before we come to harvest it. So, this is going to be one of the fields that we're going to plant up. This thing is going to be huge getting this done. 18.2 meters at a time, instead of a standard sort of 6 meters. So what we're going to do, we're not going to take it through forwards because I think it's going to get too tight and narrow. So we'll back it through that gate, because the tanks are at the back there. Don't mind the fuel tank. There we go, we got it in here. This is going to be interesting. So back that right up back there. There we go, refilling the seed. A little tanker's opened up at the back. Does this one do the fertilising as well? I'm not sure. Don't think it does, otherwise it would have two symbols there. But like I said, we've got an awful lot of planting to get done today. I want to try and get the 3 fields you can see on the screen now, the one to the left in front and to the front in the right. I want to try and get them all planted today with corn, as we do need an awful lot of corn. Certainly filling up. It cost us a fortune, 5,800 litres of seed. And what we'll do is get it back into the field. I mean, squeeze it through there we go. So, we can close the cover up, we don't need that open. We are going to unfold the seeder. There we go. And there we go. So we're on corn. We're going to lower it down, turn it on, and off we go. So yeah, planting corn is what we are doing today. Episode number 15, and time is absolutely flying by. I can't believe how much time it took just to get a little bit of setup done. But that's the joys of leasing additional equipment, etc. So yeah, up and down the field it's going to be. Not sure how much. In fact, what we might do is just run No, let's lift that up, turn that off. So now we've got to turn this around. Now it'll catch the wall there. Hopefully we've done no damage. So leave that down, turn it on once again, and off we go. So we'll hire a worker. That'll allow us to get a nice sort of screenshot for today. Hopefully, anyway. But yeah, this thing is absolutely massive. This is, of course, we didn't actually say, is the Great Plains cedar. It comes in the Big Bud DLC pack. If you haven't already got that one sorted, I'd recommend. Doesn't require a great deal of power to pull this one, which is good. Obviously you do want a big tractor, but nothing too major. Just curious how much he's going to have to stop at the end to get himself turned around. Obviously he's going to stop early and miss some bits, I think. No, he's got that one done completely. How much is he going to have to back up to turn? Not as much as I thought there. Obviously you missed the cultivating on that little bit on the corner of the field there. And there we go, he's going to lower that down, turn it on, and off it goes again. So we should soon get these fields done. That's the way we like it, of course. The quicker we get them done, the better. It's 8 o'clock in the morning of late spring. Had a reasonably early start today. But yeah, making some good progress. We are, of course, on the road to 1,000 subscribers, is what we are aiming for. So if we could ask that if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please do so. Your subscriptions do, of course, help the channel grow. It doesn't cost you anything to hit that subscribe button. I know on some platforms if you say subscribe it means paying a fee out, etc. But no, it's completely free to subscribe. And what it does, it allows you to either have notifications turned on to get notified when we release new content, or of course allows you to find us again in the future. So yeah, highly recommend that you do hit that subscribe button. It is completely free. Like I say, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, is where we would like to get to as quickly as possible. We're on, what, about 220 at the moment. A few more than that now, I think it is. It's gone up over the past couple of days once again. But yeah, if you could hit that subscribe button, it would be much appreciated. Don't forget to share, of course, with family and friends or anybody else that you think may enjoy this video or these type of videos. Again, it would be much appreciated. Just admiring the seeding process. Amount of hydraulic hoses on here to shoot the seed into the ground is unbelievable. Just thinking the effort and the work it would take to put this together. two seed tanks on the top hold plenty of seed. See the ridge maker on the top there. For those of you that don't know what the ridge maker does, on both sides, look. What they do is, as you're going down each row, you would put the ridge maker out. It digs a little ridge to in the dirt, and then when you come back down the next row, you line the nose of your tractor up maker, and it should be identical gaps between each row, so you're not missing any and you're not going overlapping. Of course, with overlap comes wasted seed. See that is overlapping slightly there. It's not actually wasting the seed in this process, but if it was real life, then yeah, we'd be wasting seed on the end here, which is all money, of course. So, having a little look up in the air, nice view of the farm. We are making some progress with the field, as you can see, which is always nice. Background there. But, going to get done at some point today as well. We'll probably end up doing those off camera. But yeah, I think what we'll do actually is, if we jump cut now, as you can see, he's going to miss quite a large gap there. We'll come back and do all that afterwards, once he's finished the main bit of field. But yeah, I think what we'll do is we're going to jump cut now to having this field finished. We'll come back when we just got to the headlands to do, and then we'll move on to the next field, of course. So yeah, we shall see you in just a tick. Okay, so welcome back. As you can see, we have nearly finished this field. I have missed a great big square down there. That's because he had to stop and turn around, otherwise he would have got tangled up with the fences and the hedge there. But as you can see, he's just missed that little bit there, so we'll stop him there, lower that down, turn it back on again. There we go. So we can of course drive forward a bit. It doesn't matter if we of course crash. Well, it does, but you know what we mean. Turn that on, lower it down. Just going to quickly do this square, making a complete and utter mess of it as well. There we go, we've got that square done. Lift that up, turn that off. So we are going to just do this bit ourselves, because I think he will get tangled up here. It's a bit wider than a single row. And I think he might get confused with the actual fence there and mess it up. But not to worry, we can do the job ourselves. It's not too much of a bother. The good thing about using the bigger equipment like this, it does get the jobs done a lot faster. It costs a bit more to have the equipment, so that's what makes it advantageous to lease the equipment, of course. But as long as we're getting the job done, that is the main thing. I have also done the edges at this end of the field, so we don't need to come back up here anymore. So last little row, and then of course we can move on to the next field. It's only used, what, about 63% left in there, so yeah, we've not used too much, about 40% for this field. The other fields are not as big, I don't believe. So we can of course make a start on those two fields there. But there we go, that is that field done. Lift that up, turn that off. We're of course going to need to fold it up to get through. Yeah, as expected, we're not going to be able to turn sharp enough. This is going to be fun, shunting backwards and forwards. There we go, we got it. Got it round. Lee's coming through. This gateway is relatively straightforward. Nice straight entrance. So we're going to get this field planted up first. As you can see, this one has been ploughed. It's not been cultivated, but we can plant this in here. This will break the soils slightly. So I'm going to make a start of that straight away. Get a worker on that one. That way at least the lines will be straight. I say straight, but straighter than what I can do anyway. So yeah, why do we need so much corn, of course? Well, the reason is, obviously the pigs are going to need feeding. If we have a little look at the animal menu, somewhere here, there we go. As you can see, they're okay for food at the moment, but the corn bar is right down once again. The reason they are not too bad for feed at the moment, because we've not long actually been to the shop, bought some pig feed and brought it all back and started feeding them, of course. But we don't want to keep purchasing the pig feed, as it will in fact we'll stop them there, turn that back on and just finish that off. Missing a great big row there. See, we're over too far now, look. That's the only trouble with these big pieces of kit, they take such manoeuvring around. There we go, back onto a worker once again. Should finish the job off. There we go. So he's going to have the same problem again when he comes back up the next row. But not to worry, we can of course sort that problem out later on. But yeah, like we say, episode 15 today is of course another week done. Videos of course have been a bit sparse this week. That's due, like I say, due to the busy week we've had. We've completely gone off schedule. So yeah, next job of course will be to get back on schedule and catch up with all of the recordings. But that is a job for next week. Pardon me sneezing there. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for today's video. We're going to get this field done and finished, and the field behind us done and finished, ready for the next episode. then of course we can plant up a couple of odd fields. Got a couple over there that need looking at as well. We can do that another day, of course. But like I say, that is going to be it for today. Hopefully you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, remember to drop us a like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well if you are new, of course. If of course you could share this video with family and friends or anybody else that you think may enjoy, it would be much appreciated. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.